Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, if you're not, welcome back. So I'm filming another Create a Sim video today, and this is going to be a follow-up to a video that I did a little bit ago now. So I filmed a Disney princess inspired Create a Sim, and I wanted to do a part 2 to that. So last time I started off with like some of the earlier Disney princesses. So we did Snow White, we did Cinderella, and we ended off with Sleeping Beauty. And so I had a lot of fun making those characters. And originally when I was doing this Create a Sim challenge, I wanted to I was sort of thinking of doing like modern day versions of the Disney princesses. And I will say that is perhaps a video challenge that I would like to do later on, maybe like once I finish if I finish making all the other Disney princesses, and then like maybe like later on we could do like another version of this challenge. But for making these videos, I ended up actually getting inspired because I was going CC shopping to find like something specific for one of the princesses. I like wanted to find specifically like a hair bow for Snow White, and then I ended up coming across a lot of Disney princess CC, and I was like, actually, I want to like specifically try to like get custom content to have them look a lot more similar rather than just like the same kind of vibes and color scheme. So that's what I ended up doing for that video, and I think that would be fun to continue with. So I mean, at least as far as like the clothes go and stuff like that, like trying to get something that's like directly made to like look after the movies and all that. So for today's video, I ended up making 2 for this video. I'm gonna be so for real with you. I did not feel like I was gonna do 3 Sims. I was gonna make Ariel, and then I was gonna make Belle, and then I was gonna end off with Jasmine, but I was like, I do not have the capacity to make 3 Sims right now. So I just made 2 for today's video, but if you would like to see more of these videos, let me know, and I definitely would like to do that, I think. But so we're starting off with Ariel though, and I thought when I was making her, I was like, oh, I should name them like Princess, because they're the princesses. And I didn't really think about that, but I did name her Princess Ariel. So and I feel like for the last names, I might run into a bit of an issue where like for her, I named her Of the Ocean because she's from the ocean or whatever. But Disney princesses, they don't have last names, you know? So, and I do need to I feel like I need to give her a last name. So for any of the other characters where I can't think of something specific to give them for a surname, I'll just call them Disney. That's what I did for Belle. So, live, laugh, love, it's fine. But for Ariel, for one, I wanted to give her freckles. I know that like her character doesn't necessarily have freckles, but I feel like for me, I just want to give like the vibe of what I think that Sim would have, like if they, or what that like princess would have if you put them into the Sims. So, and I'm doing my best with like each of the characters. Like I want them to have like a similar type of look, like as if they could all exist in the same universe, let's say. Like I don't want to do anything that's like too, like I wouldn't want to do like any like skin details that are like too realistic, that kind of thing. Like, so, but I also want them all to have like their own distinct vibe a little bit. So hopefully that comes across. I will say, it's funny watching back this footage because I took so long with all of the skin details. I think for Ariel in specific, I like could not pick a skin blend for her. I was like trying to pick her skin overlay, and it took me so long. I looked through like every single one of my skin details, and it's funny because the first skin detail I picked for her, I was like, oh, I should just go back to that one, but I'm like, no. In my mind, I was like, no, I've spent way too long searching for a good skin detail for her. I can't back down now. It's too much. But I ended up giving her these like really pretty eyes, I feel like. Also, I almost forgot, but I did end up making her a mermaid because I forgot to make her a mermaid when I started, but then it like removed her makeup or I thought it had removed all of her makeup when I switched her to a mermaid. So I thought it just took it all off, but she was actually in her swimwear and she didn't have any makeup on that look. So I thought that it just like took it all off. So at first I was like, oh, I won't make her a mermaid because I don't want to have to put everything back on. But I did end up making her a mermaid, because I did actually download, like I said, I've been downloading custom content inspired by the movie. And so for Ariel, I did actually get her like some mermaid CC that was inspired by the movie. So I thought that would be fun to include. So, and that's kind of what I did for the last video, is I had like different versions of the characters' outfits. So like typically it was like maybe they have a more casual look and then they have their big dress look. And for Ariel, I gave her 3 looks. I think for Belle, I gave her 2 looks, I want to say. I didn't remember to buy, I didn't remember to get some custom content that was inspired by Belle's look. We'll get to her later, but I did at least get her dress, but I kind of messed up on that. But for Ariel, we have her like look that she has when she, goes out into town, the like blue dress that she wears. And then I did also find her, of course, her big dramatic dress, her pink dress. So, and then I remembered later on, I was like, oh, I think I did actually download a hair that was like specifically for Ariel. So, and then of course we have, like I said earlier, I got some CC for her mermaid form. I even had some like little like scales or whatever. So I was like, oh, this is so cute. I will say I couldn't translate a lot of her makeup from her mermaid self because I just didn't have certain CC available, and a lot of the makeup I gave her apparently didn't work for that. So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just throw some stuff on you. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I really like how she turned out. I had a lot of fun. And then we move on to Princess Belle of Disney. The surnames don't really matter, but it just bothered me that I'm like, what do I call you? Because like I have to give them a last name to like save them to my gallery. So I'm like, what should I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, but it's gonna bother me because I don't know. Also, I'm still very much bothered by the fact that in the last video, like I should have called Sleeping Beauty. I called her Briar Rose, and I'm like, oh, why didn't you not call her Aurora? I forgot what her name was in the movie, and it doesn't really matter, but I'm like haunted by it. I'm like, no, it was an oversight on my end. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I get stressed out. Also for these videos, I'm trying to give them like bigger eyes, but it's so, oh my gosh, like I'm looking back at this footage and I'm like, oh my gosh, the eyes are huge. I think it balances out in the end though, because I feel like when I first start making them, I'm like, oh, I don't trust the process. Even though I've already like seen the end result of these Sims, I'm like, I don't trust the process. This Sim does not look great right now. But you know what? You just gotta trust. You have to have faith in the skin details. It'll all be brought together. It'll all work out. Just don't be afraid. But yeah, normally I don't give my Sims like huge eyes like that. But I feel like it's, we're going for a bit more dramatic vibes, a bit more cartoon, vibes, that kind of thing. So, and yeah. So between this series that I'm doing, I'm calling it a series. I've only done 2 videos in it, I guess, but I want it to be a series. Between this like Disney princess challenge that I'm doing and the EA Townie makeovers I've been doing, I do really like the idea of having like ongoing cast series. So this is a fun way to have like a reoccurring challenge here on my channel, that kind of thing. But yeah, and so far I've just been going through with this challenge. I've just been going through and going based off of like for the order in which I'm making them is just like the order in which the movies were released. So yeah, so that's kind of the way I've been going so far. I kind of like doing it that way because then we can sort of see like the progression and all that. But yeah, because all I know is that the next one I would be making would be Princess Jasmine. I can't remember what the others were, but yeah. So maybe we'll get a part 3. We'll see. But also, if you would be interested in, I have thought about uploading the different Sims I've done for this challenge on the gallery, as well as like uploading their like custom content and all that. If you'd be interested, let me know. I might do that. But yeah, I just haven't gotten around to it, but I feel like that could be a fun thing to upload. So, but if you're interested, I will definitely go ahead and do that. But yeah, also if you're liking this challenge, I did like a few different Stardew Valley inspired characters cast challenge as well. I want to do another part of that as well. Like I was thinking of making over the different male Stardew Valley like love interests, and I even downloaded some custom content for that video. I just haven't gotten around to making them because I was like, I don't want to make men right now. I don't want to make male Sims. I'm not feeling that, but I'm hoping to be able to film that sometime soon. So, but yeah, definitely going strong on the cast challenge front. So, but yeah, and you know what I'd really like to do? I really think it would be fun, like as I progress in some of these like cast challenge series I'm doing, I want to do like a tier ranking of like all my favorite like makeovers. So like for this challenge, I could do like my favorite Disney princesses that I've made. So I feel like of this, I'm trying to think like which one I've liked the most. Honestly, I really like how Ariel turned out. I feel like she turned out really cute. But, and you know, I like how, I think Belle turned out pretty. I feel like the hair I gave her for this, oh, actually, you know, I ended up changing her hair. I was gonna say, because when I'm looking back, I'm like, I don't know if I love this hair that I picked. But, and also like I mentioned, I did pick 2 outfits for this character because I like having like their casual look and then their like big dressed up fancy schmancy look. And for her, I thought, I was like, I'm pretty sure I downloaded something specific from the movie, but I guess I didn't. So I ended up giving her just like an outfit that had both white and blue in it, because she has like a white dress with like a blue cover up, or the blue, or the dress is blue and the white is the cover up. I can't remember what the combination is, but yeah, so I did both her big yellow dress and her like more casual look. So I think that's a fun thing to continue on with. But anyway, as I've done with these different videos, I'll have a little bit of a final look of the Sims and their outfits. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. And thank you so much for watching.